nothing's as it seems. Fading shadows in the dark, silent whispers leave a mark. Empty bottles, shattered glass, memories fading, fading fast. Cuts, they bleed, they scar, they heal. Cuts, they show the pain we feel. Cuts, they tell the story's real. Cuts, they scream, they never kneel. Oh. Oh. Lost in thoughts, a maze of dread, ghosts of past, they fill my head. Crumbling walls, a heart of stone. In this crowd, I stand alone. Cuts, they bleed, they scar, they heal. Cuts, they show the pain we feel. Cuts, they tell the story's real. Cuts, they scream, they never kneel. Oh. Cuts, they tear, they bind, they break. Cuts, they mend the soul they take. Cuts, they teach the lies, the truth. Cuts, they echo from my youth. Oh. In the void, I find my peace. Silent cries that never cease.